Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com, is brought to you by RockAuto.com. All the parts your car will ever need. And by Innovation Performance Technologies, racing to innovate.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com. We're going to hop in the Wayback Machine and take a look at another one from our archives.
If you got an intake manifold like this, brand new, or in this particular case, we got a flathead forward head that's been glass beaded, you want to keep them looking nice like this for a period of time. Well, it doesn't always happen, but we have Clint Bland here from Sharkhide who has the solution for that. And welcome to the show, Clint. Tell me about your Sharkhide and what it will do for us.
Well, Dave, what Sharkhide is, it's a blend of proprietary resins that we put together, and it's suspended in solvents. Once you spray or wipe that onto a particular piece of metal, it's going to seal it from the elements. And in this case, the cast iron. We can bead blast cast iron, be it blocks, heads, accessories and stuff, water pumps. Coat it with Sharkhide, and it'll keep that real nice light gray, freshly blasted appearance just literally for years.
Yeah, a lot of you guys out there have these nice aluminum radiators on your classic car, your street rod or hot rod, or even your race cars for that matter. And you like to keep them looking nice. And you can polish out the tanks on each side, but over time, as you know, they start to corrode. They get kind of white looking. So you can handle that as well. How do you do that?
Same thing with that. We do this in two separate steps. We'll use the same style of spray bottle. We'll let it radiator down on one side first and just basically spray through your fins like this on one side. Flip it over, spray through the other side. Now that'll keep your cores and your fins, your cooling fins, you know, from corroding and oxidizing. And it has nothing to do with heat transfer. It will not affect it whatsoever.
Okay, what about your tanks?
Now, once you're done with that, you can spray it, but the best finish of all, you know, best appearing finish, what we do is we use a white cotton baby diaper only. That's the only cloth we'll use. What we do is we just saturate it with Sharkhide right out of the can.
And I notice here what he's done, folks, is on the can, instead of popping that out, what he's done is he's poked little holes in it, and that way
gives you a lot more control when you're saturating the cloth.
Go ahead.
And then all you do is a single swipe like that. That's it. That's all you have to do to that tank. Make sure you got all the surfaces covered. Just a single swipe across there, and that's it. And again, that's going to dry in seconds. It's completely invisible. But now, as long as you take care of that finish, on a street car, on a muscle car, on a street rod.
It's going to look good for a long time.
Decades, you know. And all you have to do is no special cleaners, warm sudsy water, a chamois, and you're done.
Okay. Now the other thing though is if you're doing a restoration, you want to get some of that in between the seams of the car, and we got one right over here that we can show you about. Now guys, where you've taken a car or your body and you've had it all stripped down to bare metal, this is a perfect place to use Sharkhide, where you can spray it in to some of these little seams. And show us what it is here, Clint.
Well, Dave, the reason it works so well is Sharkhide's got the viscosity of water. So this will get into places that these thick viscous paints and things like that will never reach. What I've done is I put Sharkhide back in just a regular spray bottle. I set it on stream, and what we'll do is we'll go to these inner body panels and we'll just shoot a stream of Sharkhide in there. And it's going to run down just like water, and it's going to get down into these places that no other conventional rust proofer is going to make it to. Now, once it's in there, it's going to dry in just a few minutes. Then you can come back later on with your sound deadening material, your undercoating, whatever you choose to put on there.
What about paint, if you want to paint over where you've sprayed some of that?
We typically will coat an entire bare steel body. And if you don't intend to leave it bare steel, if you want to come back later and paint, you just simply take lacquer thinner, paper towels, and you can remove Sharkhide at any point.
Okay, so there you go. And folks, I want to take a look right here. These are the heads that we sprayed just a few minutes ago. And you can take a good look at them. You see, they all look natural, but they're not going to rust. They're not going to corrode. They'll look like this for a long time. Anyway, Clint, I want to thank you for stopping by. Great product.
It's my pleasure. Thank you
and we'll probably use a lot of that on this.
Absolutely.
Lots more Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com when we come back. Don't miss it.